Here we go. This is, sorry for the bright light. It should adjust in just a second. There it goes. The reason for the bright light is my son had a little cabbage thing that he brought home from school. It was in a little container like this tall, little sprig sticking up. And there was a contest to see who could grow the biggest in 2 months. We got another week left. Anyways, I can go over how I grow vegetables in unique ways later on in case you want to know. And no, I'm not growing weed with it. Live here in Texas, that'd be against the law. So here's the winding. One of them, I wanted to create a coil that had more of a vortex anyway. So you can't really tell, but there's a line that goes here, then it comes back around. Let's see if I can focus it. Comes back around to the second point right here, and then there's the third one on the bottom. So it goes 1, 2, 3. And then it goes all the way back around, obviously, as it does its deal. All the way back around. And then it goes counterclockwise in the Abha way. Okay? I just didn't have enough string to do this Abha longer. It actually takes more wire than just going all the way around, doing the vortex 3 times, and then counterclockwise. I'm running 25 hertz through it. That's what you're seeing right there out of my iPhone. So I can focus it. And so I got 2500 hertz. I've played with that because that's coming out to be the most amps, or the volts, sorry about that, volts at AC. And so all this is just 2 speaker wires coming out of the amplifier instead of being hooked up to the speaker. They're just coming out and hooking straight into the coil on this wire and this wire. So the rest of them are all tied together. So there's really just one wire and it's all tied together, going counterclockwise, back around, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here we go. A couple of things. When you adjust the volume down, obviously the volts come way down. If I adjust the volume on this up, this can go way up 30, 40 volts and turn it back down to nothing. So I can adjust the voltage going in here by this right here. And you can hear it ringing a little bit. It has an interesting effect, and that's what I wanted to show you. Of course, it has the South Pole anomaly where it only has a South Pole, no North Pole anywhere else, only a South Pole in the center. And I have a car battery here that didn't work anymore. It only had 10 volts on it. And if I hook up the 10 volts to the deal, it will make ozone. You can smell it in here. It's very interesting, and I don't know if it only makes the ozone at certain voltage or frequency. I'm still playing with that, but trust me, you can walk into the shop and you can definitely smell the ozone after you've been playing with this deal. So low voltage ozone, it doesn't affect me. I'm not making ozone generators. Here's the cool thing. So I'm going to try to light these, and I want you to see that whenever the smoke, I smoke cigarettes, Russ. Sorry, I know I shouldn't do that, but I smoke cigarettes, and while I was smoking a cigarette, that's one of the smoke passed over the coil, and that's kind of how I noticed it. So let me turn my frequency generator back on. There we go. Play. Volume back up. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Back to 22 volts in there. Let me light these incense sticks because I don't want to, have to use a cigarette to show you my experiment. I mean, come on, right? Okay, so let me light these real fast. I know you can't see this, but let me light them, get them going. Hang on just a second. Just a second. We want to make a lot of smoke. I mean, I've noticed that whenever I'm experimenting with it, I want it to show up on the camera, so I'm trying to find something that would create quite a bit of smoke. Okay, I'll blow this out now. Alright, let me put the lighter down. Okay. Okay, let me hold this. Hang on. Okay, here we go. If I hold it to the side, okay, I want you to see how high up, and there's kind of really no random order, right? It just kind of, I hold it over here, right? Just kind of no random order. And that's what happens until you hold it right over the coil. Boom. Now watch this. To the side, over the coil. In fact, you can watch it take off from here. Boom. And it goes high, Russ. I know it's going in front of the light, sorry. But let me try to do it over here. From here, here, and then boom. Right? And so it's kind of strange. Let me see if I can hold them together a little bit. I'll show you another little experiment that's kind of cool with this. Okay. Got these guys all going up in there now. Turn the power off. 0 volts. and I still get the same effect. Watch. Out to the side. I'll pass over the center. To the side. Oops. Sorry, I can't see. Over the center. Turn the power back on. A lot more lift. So the Vortex, it changes it either way, but a lot more lift. In fact, you'll see it's kind of blowing on the deals and making them smoke more. Now let's turn it on a radio station. Go back to the CD. How are they? Frequency. Okay, so really clean lines, unless we held this same experiment. Let me stop that whining for you. Unless we held the same thing over here. And see, you just don't get near the clean line. I mean, as you see, when you leave them alone, they'll eventually get really tight. Anyways, if you got any ideas, let a brother know. Talk to you soon, buddy.